Where do you go from here, Aaron?
Home. What is packing with you, YouTube? Cage TV back with another video. Shout out to the PAG, whole Pack Attack gang. Shout out to Big Nate. Finally got my shit. Yeah. Yeah, got the Cage TV on the back right there. You see that? Nice. Nice. This is nice. Shout out to Big Nate, man. All right, let's get into this video. Another L. Another L for the Green Bay Packers. Losing to the Tennessee Titans. What was it, 27-17? Yeah, that one kind of stung a little bit, but when you start thinking about the whole totality of things that transpired to us losing this game, it kind of makes sense. You know, short week. I think the Packers really blew their load. Pause. Coming back in that Cowboys game. And I think they didn't have enough gas to finish this game against the Titans on Thursday. Which is no excuse. I mean, the Titans had a way shorter week than we had. You know what I'm saying? We were at home. You know, they had to travel to Green Bay, which ain't that far. They could have came up there last night, got some sleep, and then played the game. I just want to say this. If it's one stat that I hate hearing about the most, is the Aaron Jones stat. When he has 15 carries or more, this team is successful. Yeah, with Devontae Adams. That's what they keep leaving out. You got to double this man's load. Pause. If he doing that much damage with 15 carries, having Devontae Adams, and now you come into a year where you don't have Devontae Adams, you got to give the guy the ball some more, man. You just got to give him the ball some more. I think Aaron's thumb injury prevented him from playing under center on a cold night. He said his thumb is broken. Hey, this is the Brett Favre effect. He's going to play hurt. He is going to play hurt. He's not in the thought process of sitting out any game. So all these Packer fans talking about, oh, we need to sit him out. We need to sit him down. No, we didn't sit him down when he got hurt last year or the year before that, and we were winning 13 games. So why sit him down now? That don't make no sense. You got to play through this pain, baby. You got to play through all this suffering and pain, Aaron. You just got to. If you could play good all them last few years with Matt LaFleur, you could play in the bad ones. You truly can. So I don't want to hear none of that horse shit from this weird-ass fan base. When we win, y'all popping bottles and champagne. And then when we lose, F this team, man. Fire this dude. Fire that dude. Fire him. No. We wasn't saying that shit last year. We wasn't saying that the year before that. So stop sounding ridiculous. Okay? Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. You know, it's a whole lot of things in this big picture of the Green Bay Packers season this year that we thought were going to transpire that did not. Of course, you know, we had to get these young receivers up to speed. And throughout that process, these guys have missed games and haven't gotten the opportunity to get as many reps to now start looking like Christian Watson was supposed to look the first part of the season. We didn't get an opportunity to see that. We did in the Vikings game, but then we stopped doing it. Of course, him having a concussion, you know, and a few other injuries, Romeo Dobbs, Randall Cobb not being in the mix for a while, Sammy Watkins getting put on IR. Yeah, man, this has been an up and down season. A lot of downs lately since we are under 500 by 3 games. I thought the defense did well slowing down Derrick Henry, but did they really? I mean, the dude threw a goddamn touchdown pass. And once again, this offense is not putting up enough drives to keep the defense off the field. We've been having a back and forth battle with the Titans. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these teams we lost to, we don't own them the all-time record. We don't. We got losing records against a lot of these teams we lost to. You don't have Devondre Campbell. Now, this was a game I would have loved to see Devondre Campbell play in, but I don't know how serious his injury is, or maybe they just wanted to keep him out to play against the hoe-ass Eagles next Sunday night. It's a good good deal that we have this rest in between that game, you know, a mini bye week, to give us, you know, I don't know what Matt LaFleur is going to do to try to get this team prepared to play against the Eagles on the road, but at least we have a little time to regroup. We still turning the ball over, still missing field goals. This is the team that the Green Bay Packers decide to put out there this year. This is the product that I was talking about earlier this year. What kind of product will this turn out to be? And it hasn't been good. Getting booed off the field. Aaron said that was interesting. Aaron is hilarious. He is a hilarious guy, man. He's hilarious. He is hilarious. I get it, man. You got to keep this positivity, staying highly motivated to mentor these young guys. Never get too low, never get too high. You know, I get it. Try to stay even kill. I understand all of that. And I'm happy he's doing that. That's a pretty good sign of having some leadership, of not folding under the pressure. But we got 6 more games left on the season. Possibilities of going 10-7. That's a hard question to answer. It's a hard question to answer, knowing that the first game out of those last 6 is against the Philadelphia Eagles. This I'm happy that Matt LaFleur is going through this. I am happy that Matt LaFleur is finally getting some goddamn medicine. Check yourself, man. Check yourself. You got people starting to look at you that you're not really a good coach. Wanting a player-led team? Look at the record. Do you think the players should be leading the team with the record we have? You really think that, Matt LaFleur? Ask yourself that goddamn question. We are going into week 12. Week 12. And you still pushing for this player-led team. I understand it. You need voices to echo throughout the locker room so that the team understands that we all have to be on the same page. We all have to be fighting for the same goal, and that's winning the Super Bowl. Technically, we are not mathematically eliminated out of the playoffs as of yet. I know a lot of Packer fans already see it that way, but until we are mathematically eliminated out of the playoff hunt, I'm not giving up on this team. I'm not going to throw in the towel. I'm not going to talk trash about this team. I'm not going to say they garbage, even though they playing like it. I'm not. This G right here. Early in this organization, that G stood for Green Bay Packers. Later through the organization's historic career, that G stood for now it stands for greatness. And we not having the greatest season. Shout out to KDG. Shout out to TR. But we can't, as fans, spectators, we cannot let our emotions get the best of us. We can't. This team has been riding high for the last 3 seasons. And yes, we didn't reach the ultimate goal. We had opportunities to, and we didn't get there. You know what I'm saying? And that's something Matt LaFleur as a head coach is going to have to live with. That's something Aaron Rodgers as a historically great quarterback is going to have to live with. And that's something that this organization is going to have to live with, that they didn't get it done when they had the opportunity to. I don't think our Super Bowl window is closed. I think this year was just a down year. I think this was just a down year. We haven't had no great drafts in the last few seasons. We've had guys. We've had, oh, that's a nice pick. Oh, that's a pretty good pick that panned out. But, it hasn't been like, oh, man, they got 3 good dudes until this draft. Until this draft, we got 3 good dudes. We got Quay Walker, Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs. 3 good draft picks that the Packers are going to have to keep in this mix. And I hate going back down memory lane because this video is starting to get too long. We didn't do well in these drafts with Goop. Goop put together some good free agency pickups the last few years. He really couldn't get in the mix like he wanted to this year due to due to, reconstruction of contracts, giving Aaron Rodgers a new contract, uh, paying Jair Alexander, and like I said, we had to pick up some ancillary guys um, to try to build this team around a bunch of young talent. The offensive line wasn't that great at the beginning of the season, missing some Bakhtiari missing time, Elton Jenkins missing time, Aaron playing with a bunch of rookies on a line of scrimmage. So it's a whole lot of things, that we have to look at in depth and in detail um, when you really look at this season. So let's really, 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 really relax. We missing Devontae, who's a big, huge part of our offense. You know, having Devontae on the field made everybody else successful. You know what I'm saying? Made Aaron Jones successful, made A.J. Dillon successful. But when you don't have a guy like that on your team that takes up so much from the defense, so much attention, it opens it up for other guys. We had a healthy Bakhtiari, um, Elton Jenkins, Billy Turner, missing pieces on the offensive line going to other teams too. You know what I mean? So this whole offensive line is like a rebuild. The offensive line is a total rebuild. It's a total rebuild, this offensive line. And Aaron has to get used to playing with. Um, yeah, so you think about all of those things in the whole scheme. It's the reason why this team is 4-7. Uh, uh, your best ability is availability. If you're able to play, then you have a better chance. If your starting guys, top guys on the team are available to play, then you have a better chance at winning the game. And it hasn't been quite like that for the Green Bay Packers. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this was a gut punching season. Um, really humbling. Uh, it's only one place to go from here, and that's up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to say, but that, I believe the Green Bay Packers really um, gassed themselves out in that Cowboys game, which led up to Thursday night's upset. And it just seems like every time we honor somebody of significance, like Leroy Butler, Brett Favre, somebody come back to some old guy from Green Bay coming back to get his high recognition with having his name plastered all on the inside of the stadium, we just lose them games. We lost to the Cowboys when they did Brett Favre like that. When Brett Favre came to Lambeau and the Cowboys came to Lambeau, Zeke ran through us. We just lose them games every single time. I don't understand it. Every time we doing some special, plan, shout out to Leroy Butler, the inventor of the Lambeau Leap. Yeah, I don't understand that. It's just weird. So we got the Eagles next Sunday night. I'll probably be driving back from Arizona. I'll be out there at the Cardinals and Chargers game. Family trip. We all deciding to go to a football game, so we all gonna be rolling out that way to Arizona. Um, family outing. So that's where I'll be at next week. Probably have to watch the game on my phone driving back. But yeah, that's going to be a tough game. But like I said, when we played against Dallas, we got a puncher's chance against the Eagles. We got a puncher's chance against the Eagles. We do. We do. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing if this team can get over the hump. I don't know if Ndamukong Suh is going to play that game. He might play that game. He might not play a lot of snaps, but he definitely going to play in that game. He definitely going to suit up against Aaron Rodgers. He ain't going to. He not going to try to miss that. Who knows? Well, we don't know how good of shape he probably not even in shape yet. We'll see. But yeah, shout out to the whole Pack Attack, man. Bummer we took another L. We are now 4-7 on this 2022 season. Aaron told us this from the beginning of the year, just looking at this team in training camp, that this was going to be, you know, an up and down year for the Packers. And so far it's been a lot of downs. But turn that frown upside down, Packer fan in Vegas. Turn it upside down. Smile. Smile. Why? Because we still are the greatest football team in sports history. And don't y'all ever fucking forget that. And if you don't believe it, Google it.